Hello, here we are again with more of a Friendly Trees battle simulator. Today we've got MikeDaFreshOne versus two different Jin players and a Ling player. So you'll see a few different playstyles here and a few different things to adapt to and adjust your playstyle to, hopefully. As a quick breakdown, versing Jin, people are quite divided on which way you should be sidestepping him. Left or right? I think it really depends on what moves he's using. Things like his Electric Wind Hook Fist and Forward 4, which are two very prominent tools, I have much more success sidestepping right against. Against Ling, people normally say you should sidestep left against her. Both of these characters have 14 frame launches, so you've got to be very cautious when using things like Blonde Bomb, Sidestep 2, or Forward 3 once again. And both of them have some very good evasive and defensive options, both known to be very strong characters. Anyway, we're going to jump right into it. So MikeDaFreshOne starting off versing a Jin player.
Round one.
Here we go. So Mike's on the right here. Very good start with the counter hit down 3-2. You could have actually wall carried there and got a bit more damage. But that's okay. And Jin launches to the wipe the floor. It's okay to use wipe the floor in my opinion. I mean, it's high risk, but yeah, you've got to instill some fear in the opponent. And Mike's doing very good with keeping the pressure, but there's a few situations here where he could have capitalized for some more damage. I like the patience.
Round two. Fight.
And good use of a fast mid to start the round. So I think the Jin was scared of the down 3-2 from before. And caught there. And the combo works with the wall, that's good. Another good use of that quick mid. And Jin doesn't really get much off that, if anything. A couple of jabs to neck 10. Down 2-3. So you're using down 2-3 a lot, and that's okay. Just be cautious that people can duck the second hit. That's good, seeing it down 2 there. Lots of low pokes in there whiffing, but the Jin's not doing much about it, and a very good whiff punish.
Round three. Fight.
Another down 3-2 to start the round, so I don't think the Jin really knows what to do against that sort of pressure. That's the same situation as before, where you could have done some wall carry and got more damage. Noticing a lot of Jin's pressure is coming from the forward 4. He's sort of doing forward 4 into stance, and I think he's trying to confirm if it hits or not, whether he goes into something else. Even with a perfect cancel, he's very minus. Not punishable though. Good convert. And he drops the combo. He goes for a combo that won't work at the wall. That time he ducked again. He didn't do an attack. It just looks like he didn't block. Dropped the combo, but I still think a wall carry option would have been good there. Alright, so Mike. One thing I'm noticing about your Nina here is you're I guess your movement seems a bit stiff in the sense of I don't think you're sidestepping too much. A lot of the time you're trying to get out of situations, yeah, just like that, like you're trying to get out of situations with attacks where maybe a sidestep could be more effective. Just a quick sidestep into a block, for example. It's an okay way to play, but don't forget that the game does have, you know, it is a 3D game, so you can use the evasion of sidestepping. If you keep yourself linear the whole time, everything the opponent does, it's either it's going to whiff or you block or hit. I mean, it's the same for sidestep, I suppose. Good combo by the Jin. Plus frames with the forward 3, and a nice whiff punish can opener. Going into the sidestep 4. Little pokes, let him come to you. You don't have to rush to get in there. And he does the right option against female characters. Oh, and unlucky, he did a high. That Jin's down 4 in Season 2. It went from being neg 13 to neg 12, and I think that's quite a big deal in the Nina matchup. Or in a lot of matchups. But it means that all that Nina can do is a while standing 4 if you block it. Jin's getting a lot of damage. Drops the combo. You've got good placement here. He definitely doesn't know what to do against the down 2-3. Oh, that's another situation there where you could have capitalized on some more damage. Any sort of wall splat. Get used to doing, you know, just different wall hits Probably the most common one to start off with would be down forward 3-2 into 1+4. He started the round ducking again. He is ducking a lot against you, I'm not sure why. Or jab interrupt. That string you gotta be very cautious with. People normally only use it in juggles, to be honest. Okay, he's on to the forward 3 into forward 3. Good frame trap, but they can duck. They can even block the forward 3 and duck the second hit of it. Oh, unlucky with the timing there. Good. Okay, but you went for a combo that wouldn't work at the wall. So you, like I said before, get used to doing the wall hits. Another good thing to get used to could be after you've done the tail spin, you could look at doing like a down 2-3, and that'll wall carry and probably do about the same damage. So the Jin's starting to use a lot more pressure now.
Time up.
And yeah, he backed off as soon as he noticed the timer was out and he had the life lead.
Fight.
There wasn't much you could do besides chase him. I think that's what you needed to do. And don't forget that using a rage art will stop the timer. So if you've got no time, sometimes that's a good option. Good there, that was good wall carry, but you could have got more at the wall. This Jin doesn't seem to know what to do against the sidestep cancels, so that's something you could use a bit more if you wanted. Good patience. I like the use of the magic 4 there, because a lot of options there you would have counter hit him. Back 1+4, it was risky, but it worked. You had the life lead to do it too.
Round 3. Fight.
Good, you didn't get hit by it that time. The electric into electric, or electric into frame trap at least. Upward 1+2, very good for positioning. You've just instantly gone to the wall. Oh, but he saw the low coming. And we're back to mid-screen, roughly. Oh, make sure you combo off that. You could have ended the round there. Play patient, that's right, let him come to you. You need to have some whiff punishes ready. If you see them whiff a move, even if you just do something like a forward 1+2, it's a good option, long range, and it's harder for them to punish it for a high reward even if you do get the timing off. He got him with the upward 2-1 again. And that combo, very good. Yeah, that's not going to work at the wall once again. So definitely get familiar with the wall and what you can do. An excellent job finishing it with the wipe the floor into the forward 3. Alright, we're on to our next Jin now. Let's see how he changes. Starts with an evasive tool. Forward, not doing a stance cancel. Wake up parry. Another parry. So we can see he's using Jin's move list quite differently here. He fell for that string, but hell sweep. And he's got even the wall. Keeps going with the pressure. Oh, that low. Nice use of the forward 2. It may be minus on block, but it's +8 on hit, and the mental frames from it make it amazing. So good use of that, conditioning them, and then using the throw. And good end to the round too. 1+2 to start. Okay, that's not an evasive option, but it beats your up forward 3, which is a 14 frame. 1+2 being a 12 frame. He's really keeping that pressure going, keeping it at the wall. Ooh, he doesn't know to punish it. So you could have launched that there, but he still got some damage, so that's all good. Alright, I don't know what you pressed there, but yeah, that big jumping kick of Jin's is really plus. It's a high, but of course it's kind of hard to see and duck, and the other stance options are risky to try and duck. Oh, he was ready for the low that time. This Jin, he's pretty good actually. And the hell sweep again, so he's getting a lot of work done with the hell sweep. It is high risk, high reward. Well, yeah, high risk, high reward. Another 1+2 to start. Bit of a strange option. Maybe being a bit more defensive at the start, or just doing a jab or something would pay off better for you. It would beat the 1+2 at least. I'd say be defensive. Backdashing is always a good way to start. You caught on that the rest of the combo wasn't going to work, so that's nice to see. Ooh, unlucky with the timing there in the forward 2. Maybe start with jabs. It's like you're hearing my suggestions. Yeah, you gotta be ready to whiff punish. One thing I just have to say quickly, I do not like this stage because you start at a very weird angle, so it's very hard to carry them to the wall. Good use of the 1+2 break again. Ooh, and the counter hit. You could have got a lot more damage there, but hey, you're still able to run up and do a good low.
Round 2. Fight.
Starts with the up forward 2 again, so that beats the jabs, and that's where being defensive could be a better option. Good counter hit. Good stuff. So yeah, I think ending those combos with down 2-3 instead of forward 1+2 could be a good habit for you to get into, because then you might get to hit the wall a bit more often. And with regards to continuing your pressure, you're pretty much in a similar, probably a little bit better situation. Good job, good pressure.
Round 3. Fight.
So that time he sidestepped. Okay, so once again he's showing his evasive options. Good job back rolling there, but you are still forced to do a 50-50 and he hit you with the mid. Good block. Oh, you can punish it though. That was a very aggressive round by that Jin.
Fight.
Yeah, another evasive option to start. So we're seeing a lot of evasion from him. And parries. Good tip frame to wipe the floor. Ooh, okay, you can't sidestep that effectively. So I think you might have been able to end that with the wall hit. This rage art, I mean, it's going to do a lot of damage, but you've still got a very significant life lead. You can launch punish that big low, you can do anything you want to launch it really. Let's need 25, need 26. Good end. Alright, now we're on to the Ling player. Okay, so a defensive start in the throw. Alright, you need to hold down if you don't break that throw, otherwise they get the free launch. Interesting stuff by the Ling. They're being very evasive, but also very offensive in their style too. It's a lot of evasive move into straight attack. A lot of people say that two really good moves to use in the Ling matchup for Nina are 1+4 and while standing 1, because they both hit AOP very well. The thing's kind of doing it to their own pressure when they're not even close to you. Ooh, drop the combo, but you had the right idea. Another counter hit. Oh, just hit with the last hit of the output 3+4. You can punish that AOP 2-1. There it is again. Ooh, caught them. Yeah, it's once again, they go into evasive option and straight to attack. I know that was a back 3, but a lot of what they do, it's a lot of attacks. Good use of the forward 3. I think the forward 3 is getting a lot of work done in this matchup. Once again, because of the wall, you couldn't get that combo. You got to do something a bit different, and it'll actually be more rewarding. Spring kick. Oh, they get you with that. But they don't convert for the combo. Nice choice with the up forward 3. They were really pestering you with lows, and they have been for the last couple of rounds, I think. Yeah, and they're continuing to do it. Good timing with the forward 3. Duck that back 4-4 and you can launch that. Yes, good use of the up forward 3 again. Rage Art. Well, you did see they were in AOP. They could have probably blocked that, but they committed to the hop kick, and that's their play style at play, where they're constantly going into evasive moves, evasive stances and options, and then attacking. Well, that was it. So I hope you guys found some value in this. If anybody else would like to send me videos, please just contact me in the comments below or via Twitter and we can set it up. Main things I think you should work on from this are I think you should look at your positioning from the wall, get used to doing some different wall hits, notice what you can convert for more damage from, and get used to whiff punishing as well. You'll build up familiarity with the characters over time, and I think you're doing well. Thanks everyone, catch you next time.